Students began milling about, getting into vehicles, beginning their day with yawns and bleary eyes. I scanned every face, but it took close to 40 minutes before the one I wanted showed up. Her long brunette hair was more subdued today, pulled into a side ponytail that trailed over one shoulder, and her makeup was far less dramatic. She had a backpack looped over one shoulder and was staring at a cell phone in one hand. I got out of my Jeep, feigned nonchalance, and started on a path that would bisect hers. When my shoulder bumped hers, she looked up in irritation. I noticed she didn't drop the phone. I grabbed the first name I could think of. "Sorry. Oh, hey, you're Chris, right? Zane and Clover's friend?" "Missy. Yeah, I know Zane and Clover." She quickly surveyed me with wary eyes and a half smile. "Yeah, I saw you the other night. You went to the party down at the river with... Oh gosh, I can never tell at a distance. Was it Zane?" I fell in step beside her. "Clover." Her eyes were back on the phone screen. So weird. I've known them forever, and I still can't tell them apart. "Zane got a little tattoo on her neck." Missy indicated a spot behind her own ponytail. "It's a tiny dragon, but personally, I think it's too little and came out looking like a spider." "Ah, I guess it was so small I never noticed it." I glanced up at the nearest building. Sciences, if I remembered from the old days. "Well, this is me." I peeled off, noticed Missy kept walking. Her eyes stayed on her phone, and she had near collisions with several others who were doing the same. She would never remember the encounter with me, and she'd never know she had just given me a hugely valuable piece of information. I doubled back to the parking lot and drove home. Freckles was thrilled to see me again so soon, doubly so when I picked up her leash. I'd decided the direct approach was best. I would walk over and come right out with the request for a picture of the two girls together. It wasn't unreasonable for their aunt to want one, and I was merely the messenger. Both Corvettes were in the driveway over there, so this was as good a time as any. Plus, having my little friendship ambassador along couldn't hurt. For Donna's purposes, a cell phone camera would be fine. I didn't want to walk through the neighborhood with Drake's big camera swinging from its strap around my neck. I stuck my phone in my pocket, clipped the dog's leash on, and headed out the front door. The day had warmed nicely, and we were just a girl and her dog out on a walk, with one little side mission. I rehearsed my lines on the way up the street. One simple, straightforward request, that's all. Your aunt wants me to send a picture. As I mounted the step, I noticed their front door stood open behind the screen door. From inside, I heard a blare of some rock tune. It paused and started again. A cell ringtone. I stepped to the side and pulled Freckles along with me. "You've reached Zany Delaney," said a voice. "Ha! Yeah, it was a blast. I just got up." A pause. Laughter in response to something the caller said. It sounded like Zane, I supposed. I'd only spoken in recent times with Clover, the twin with the quieter demeanor. Maybe if I could get a look and see that tattoo. I started to step toward the open doorway, but another phone rang, this one with a chiming sound like cathedral bells. "Hello? Oh, hi. Yeah, this is Clover." My heart thumped a little as I reached for my phone camera. Both girls were in the same room. I would whip the screen door open and get my picture before they knew what happened. The dog picked up on my excitement, running around me and entangling my legs in her leash. I stumbled, crashing my shoulder into the metal screen, making a clatter. "Who's there?" Hi, it's just Charlie." Clover came toward me, her phone still at her ear. I knew which twin it was because I could see the side of her neck. "Sorry, just me and Freckles." She told the person she would call them back, then jammed the phone into her pocket. "Hey, Freckles," she said softly. "You're so cute." She pushed the screen open and knelt to pet the dog. "I thought I heard you and your sister talking to someone when I walked up on the porch. Is she here?" Her head shook, rattling the dog's tags. Well, no, that was me. She went to the store and forgot her phone. That was a friend she went to a party with last night.